Hello, my name is Katrina Nicole-Ivy, and today I'm going to be talking about the beauty in the delay. So, over the past few years, I've definitely beaten myself up because a certain opportunity that I wanted, or a certain goal that I wanted, or a certain blessing that I wanted didn't come into fruition, right? But then over time, as things progressed and life happened, I realized that it was pivotal for those things not to happen at the time that I wanted it to happen because there were so many things that I needed to learn. And that goes into my first point. The reason why there may be a delay in the blessing that you want is because there's lessons that need to be learned. I like to compare this or make an analogy of a baby walking. When they come out of the mother's womb, they're not just walking. They have to learn how to crawl. They got to learn how to lift their head up. They have to bump their heads on things, touch things, get into things, hurt themselves. When it's time for one leg to move and the next leg to move and them starting to walk, they're going to have a foundation that's going to help them in every step that they take, every movement that they make. They'll be able to hold themselves up. They'll be able to keep their balance. If they end up stumbling, they'll be able to, brace themselves because they learn certain lessons prior to them being able to walk. When I compare it to us in our real lives, let's say you want the supervisor job, but you have to learn how to be an associate first. You got to learn the ins and outs of the company. You have to know what it takes to be someone under that supervisor role. So if I'm working under you, you got to know what I do on a day-to-day basis. So when you're supervising me, you know if I'm slacking off or I'm doing my right job, right? You got to know what attributes, what qualities does this person have to have? Are they someone that knows how to communicate with others, or somebody that's very organized? Like, what are the qualifications? You have to have certain lessons learned prior to getting that blessing. So when you don't get it in the time that you think you desire, because you put in the time already, you did the things already, it's about time I get that blessing. Well, babe, maybe it's certain things that you missed, certain things that you didn't even know that was needed for the role or opportunity or blessing that you want, and you're so hell-bent on getting it right then and there. And you being hell-bent on getting it right then and there leads into my second point on why there's a beauty in the delay. A blessing too soon can be an opportunity missed. Let's say you gain the audience. Let's say you gain the customers. Let's say you gain the applause and praise and attention that you so want, right? Are you the person that is able to handle that? They have this phrase, heavy is the head that wears the crown. That just means there's a certain responsibility that comes with the blessing that you are you're so pressed on having. So, okay, we're on YouTube right now, and my goal is to have 100,000 subscribers. Am I ready for 100,000 subscribers? Am I ready for the attention that brings? Am I ready for the workload that comes with that? Am I ready for the mental challenges that comes with? If I'm being very frank with you, I want to say yes, but you never know until you have it. I've never had 100,000 subscribers before, but I'm sure once I get to that point, there's going to be some things I didn't even realize came with it. So I have to be grateful and thankful for my 500 plus subscribers that stick with me through my ups and downs, me posting and not posting, me going through mental things, me not going through mental things, me wanting to talk about business, me wanting to talk about life, me wanting to talk about beauty, me being all over the place. Sometimes the delay gives you space to just be without the pressure. So think about that when your blessing doesn't come the time you want it to come. I want to say it's been since 2018 that I wanted my business to blow up, and it hasn't blown up yet. If I can be honest with myself, I'm glad it didn't, because I was not in the mental space to have a whole bunch of orders coming in. I wasn't in the mental space to have employees. I wasn't in the mental space to have that responsibility of a thriving business. I had to become the person deserving of that. And when I say deserving, I mean that very loosely, because just being you is deserving of all the abundance in the world. When I say that, I just mean someone who is capable of just holding that up, holding that blessing, those orders, that audience, everything up, so it can be maintained, basically. You know what's crazy? A few months ago, I was having technical difficulties with recording this video. My storage was acting up and the lighting was weird. And if it continued doing that, I would have took it as a sign for me to just stop. But honestly, it really just helped me get another example of why a delay is so necessary. Without that small delay, I wouldn't have fleshed out my thoughts on paper, and I wouldn't have freed up space on my phone to record this video. My point is, sometimes a small delay can make the goal that you're trying to accomplish that much better once it's completed. So, I really hope you got a little bit out of my whole analogy on why I think, a delay is sometimes crucial and sometimes it's necessary and sometimes it's the blessing in itself. Sometimes that delay is what is needed. So if there's any delays that's going on in your life right now, if there's something that you really want, something that you really been pushing for, don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it as, okay, I know I'm doing what I gotta do and I can't control anybody but me. So this delay must be crucial to the goal that I'm trying to accomplish, to the blessing that I'm trying to have. So I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna take the pressure off myself and just go with the flow. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen, but there's probably some things that need to be learned, okay? There's probably some things that are gonna make the goal a little bit better if you just hold on. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you gained a lot from it or even a little bit. And subscribe, comment, and let me know how you feel about the beauty in the delay. Bye. In this crazy place, yeah.